Hi, I am your Tally Guru Abhijit Joshi, and this is Skilled Prime User, a unique course designed to train you on the use of Tally Prime. Till now, you have been introduced to the main voucher types in Tally Prime, including sales, purchase, receipt, payment, contra, debit note, and credit note vouchers. In this video lesson, we will understand the journal voucher type, which is used for passing adjustment entries. If you remember, we taught you the unconventional method of posting debits and credits using the arrow method, where the pointing direction of the arrow represents debit and the other side represents credit. We could post transactions using our arrow method because there was a specific direction to the transaction. When we purchased the goods were moving from Lalu Milk Mart to our purchase account. And we rejected the goods moved from our purchase return account to Lalu Milk Mart. When goods were sold, goods moved from our sales to Yadav Sweets. When Yadav Sweets returned the goods, they moved from Yadav Sweets to our sales return account. In all four transactions, there was a movement of goods from one location to another, so our arrow method worked perfectly. In the next set of transactions, there is movement of money. Cash of 5,000 moved from Yadav Sweets to our cash box. As payment was made, cash moved from the cash box to Lalu Milk Mart. And finally, when we deposited money in the bank, the cash moved from the cash box to Dena Bank. I hope this unconventional arrow method has helped you quickly decide which ledger to debit and which to credit, even if you are a commerce student. In addition to the arrow method, we will discuss another unconventional method. Sometimes joy, sometimes sorrow. We will use this method when the arrow method fails. For the arrow method, there must be a direction to the transaction. When there is no direction, meaning no movement of goods or money, we will need the method. Sometimes joy, sometimes sorrow. When joy enters the books in the form of income, it is credited, signifying gain. But when sorrow arrives as an expense, it is debited, reflecting a loss. The third rule for nominal accounts is debit all expenses, credit all incomes. So, according to our unconventional method, whenever we earn profit, we experience joy. And whenever there is an expense or loss, we feel bad. The feeling of joy is credit, and the feeling of sorrow is debit. I will explain with example. If someone gives us commission by cash, we are happy. So in this case, the commission received account will be credited and the cash account will be debited. If you see in this example, there is a flow of cash, that is, cash is moving to the cash box, so the cash account is being debited. Our arrow method is also working here. But now in the next example, we will be using only the joy and sorrow method. The bank deducts money from our account towards charges such as debit card fees, phone banking charges, SMS charges, and charges for dishonored checks, among others. In this example, we see that there is no movement of goods or money. We did not physically go to the bank to pay these charges, nor did anyone from the bank come to collect money from us. This is an ideal case for applying the sometimes joy, sometimes sorrow method. When the bank deducts our money, we feel bad. This represents a debit. So, the ledger for bank charges will be debited, and the ledger for Dena Bank will be credited. The next example is interest receivable. We sold goods worth 1,000 to Yadav Sweets on credit, providing a credit period of 30 days. We informed him that in case of payment delay, he would have to pay interest of 10. If the payment is delayed, we will post 10 to his account. Since we have earned the interest, we are happy. In this case, the interest receivable ledger will be credited and the ledger of Yadav Sweets will be debited. Similarly, when we do not pay our supplier Lalu Milk Mart on time, he will post interest on us and we will feel bad. In this case, we will debit the interest payable ledger and credit the ledger of Lalu Milk Mart. Now, we will take the example of discount received. If Lalu Milk Mart gives us a discount and we have to pay less, we are happy. So, we will credit the discount received ledger and debit the ledger of Lalu Milk Mart. Similarly, when we give discount to Yadav Sweets, he will be paying us less, and we will feel bad when we are giving such a discount. So the ledger of discount received will be debited and the ledger of Yadav Sweets will be credited. commission received, interest receivable, and discount received are incomes. According to the golden rule for nominal accounts, income accounts are credited. Bank charges, interest payable, and discount given are expenses, so they are debited. All such adjustment entries will be posted in Tally Prime using the journal voucher type. In the next video lesson, we will pass journal entries in our company, Gokul Cold Drink House. To watch the video lesson, you may scan the QR code on page number 58. Thank you.